Now, I was deeply honored and touched when I was requested to be a special part of their ceremony. I've known Emma before there was an Emma, and I've known Dryden over the last few years and know that these two are a special couple. So we come today to unite them in marriage.
My handsome pants, you are an exceptional person, kind, down to earth, hilarious, uniquely talented, and truly smart in all ways. I hope you see how wonderful you are and how special you make the lives of everyone around you. I promise I'll always try to show you every day of our lives. We've had 8 exceptional years, and I'll have a lifetime more, and today starts off with that new journey. I can't wait to start growing our family, going on more wild adventures, but also having quiet, normal, boring days with you. Just existing with you is my absolute favorite thing. I love you endlessly, my almost husband, and will until my last day. See you soon, your almost wife.
So good evening, everybody. If you're in this room and you don't know me by now, you're probably at the wrong wedding. I'm, of course, Martin, and I have been competing for Dryden's affections with Emma for the last 8 years. On a more serious note, I'd like to say that consistency is one word that applies to Dryden more than anyone I know. He has always been a guy that will be there for you no matter what, and you can come to him with any problem. Now, I'm very happy to say that Dryden and Emma are the team that anyone can come to for help. And many of you are in the crowd are probably with me when I say I've definitely been there on that couch in that apartment asking them what to do. And even if they don't always have the answer, they're always there to listen. But Dryden always has the answer.
Dryden, as your parents, we share in your happiness and excitement as you share your life with your beautiful wife.
Thank you so much.
She's the brightest thing ever. She's very kind and very empathetic, and she puts others before herself. And there's no one like her. She's one of a kind for sure.
We're so proud of how intelligent Emma is, but we're most proud of the fact that she is one of the kindest, positive, and most loyal people you will ever meet. Always a kind word to brighten up someone's day. She's fiercely protective of her family and friends and has a very strong bond with her big brother, Kyle.
You always got a real compass.
So 26 years ago and 8 months to the day, I was playing with my cousins Soph and Yasin at our grandma's house, completely oblivious to anything going on as a 5-year-old. And I got a call. My aunt said, "Hey, your mom's on the phone." And I answered the phone. And my mom said, "Kyle, you have a little sister." And I said, "Oh."
Someone once said that marriage is a mystery. On one hand, we in our culture marry someone that we only know in part. That part of our chosen partner is a mystery. Yet in spite of this, we have this wonderful urge, this hunch, that this is a person with whom we're going to live the rest of our lives with. How we will grow, where we will go, despite of our best planning, remains a mystery. But married to this one person, we know in our hearts that our journey into the future is secure.
Just about the first time I ever actually met Emma and Dryden, they were cooking dinner in their cozy little tiny condo kitchen, and it took me probably about 30 seconds to realize that they were the most in love people I've ever met in my life. And as they were cooking, they wouldn't get annoyed with each other, they wouldn't roll their eyes at each other, and instead when they got in the other's way, they would take a moment to appreciate their hands brushing against each other or give each other a little grin. And so, Emma and Dryden, you love each other the way you want to be loved. You trust and respect each other. And you show the rest of us what can happen when you choose to love deeply.
When people ask me how I know Emma, people usually assume we met through Dryden and Matthew. But to say it so simply would be a lie. In fact, we bonded over both having bangs way before I started coming around as the new girlfriend of the group. And little did I know, in that brief moment at Lucapalooza, I'd gain a lifelong friend.
Emma and Dryden, you have already been united in love. Now you'll be united in marriage. And also by our presence this afternoon, we also accept the responsibility for supporting Dryden and Emma in a new relationship into which they're about to enter. We are called to rejoice in their happiness, to be patient when they make mistakes, and to help them in times of trouble, and to remember them in our prayers.
Emma, 8 years in the making, eh? I can't believe our day is finally here. It's been years since I've been longing to see you walk down the aisle, and I'm glad to say I don't have to wait much longer. My life will be forever magical because I'll have my graceful fairy by my side for the rest of my life. You are the personification of Mother Nature's grace and mercy, and I see it in your eyes each moment I see you. You are more than I could have ever dreamt for, and our future children will be living in dreamland knowing you're their mother. I'm so excited to start this next chapter in our lives. See you soon, McPhee. With lots of love, Dryden.
And true marriage happiness is like a garden in which there are at least 3 varieties of beautiful flowers. One variety is spiritual, one is social, and the other is physical. But love is the richest of the soil from which all 3 obtain their loveliness and strength. Your marriage, Emma and Dryden, joins you for a life that's so intimate that it profoundly affects your whole being. It offers you a promise of a love that's also true and mature.
Dryden, I have loved you since I was 18. I love you more today than I did yesterday, and will more tomorrow. And I promise to keep falling in love with you every single day of our lives from this day forward. Our story is not without mess, mistakes, setbacks, or struggle, but to me, it is and always will be full of magic. The magic of meeting your person at 18, growing up, growing into the people you're meant to be, and never falling out of sync. The magic of facing our fears and fighting sickness to find a life and a love that is greater on the other side. I promise that when we are old and gray, I will still chat your ear off over a puzzle and some bluegrass music, sit in comfortable silence with you on the couch, sing out of key while you strum your guitar or banjo or whatever new instrument you picked up that month, and of course to snort with laughter at all of your jokes, especially the ones no one else understands. And I will love every second of it because it'll be with you.
Thank you all for coming and being such an important part of Emma and Dryden's lives. Emma brought us so much joy. From the moment she could walk, she was our ballerina rock star princess. She loved to dance and sing. I can even remember practicing ballet for recitals with her in the kitchen to a Tchaikovsky concerto.
Finding your person can be a challenge, especially in a city with such diversity. But thank goodness Emma and Dryden both enrolled in the RTA program at what was then called Ryerson University. If you ask those who met Emma, do you remember the exact time, the magical moment when Emma came into your life? I can. And I can honestly remember thinking, she's gonna be his wife. I know, so cute.
September 2015. It was the first week of university, and there I was in the 17th row of a fully packed 340-person lecture hall. Of course, I go straight to the last row, but little did I know my life would change for the better because I sat in that last row. Like a slow-motion shot in a movie, I saw the cutest girl of my dreams grabbing her bag and walking out. She was sitting in the first row. I jumped out of my seat like I had just won the golden ticket. I ran and squeezed by my classmates so I could catch up to that dream girl. I forced myself to walk up to her and introduce myself. Her name was Emma. I vow to make you laugh, even with my terrible jokes. I vow to cherish every waking moment with you. I vow to treat each day as if it were my last. A life without you is one not worth living. A single moment of catching your hazel eyes is eternal.
And have made a covenant to each other in the presence of this company, and have confirmed the same by the joining and receiving of the rings, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Amen. Now, Dryden, you may now kiss your bride.
Our advice to both of you would be to always surround yourself with your friends. Friends enrich your life in so many ways and will be with you through the good times and the bad.
Every single one of you have been such a special part of Emma's life, all loving her and sharing a little bit of yourselves to help make her who she is today. There are pre-Christmas get-togethers, the best New Year's parties, cottaging. I am absolutely certain that Niles and Leslie's friends have had the same impact on Dryden. That's what friends do. In the indelible words of Hugh Grant, love actually is all around.
We had an 8-hour first date. We went for lunch. That was 2 hours. The restaurant started giving us a look like, please get out. So we went to the bubble tea shop and spent 6 hours talking there. And in the last hour, Dryden looked at me from across the table and said, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I was just like, yeah, because it felt easy. And relationships aren't easy and they take work, but it's always felt easy to make those kind of decisions with Dryden. So yeah, I guess kind of love at first sight. Love on first date. And then I almost said I love you way too early, but again, is it too early? We're getting married, so clearly not.
Dryden, our resident love doctor, gave us some unforgettable advice. He told us that to get a girlfriend, you simply had to approach the prettiest girl in class and ask for her number. You have to understand, I was a bit skeptical as he had never had a girlfriend before. On the next class, he decided to go up to her. They started chatting and he asked her to go out for some food. Since then, I have never doubted Dryden because he wasn't just asking out the prettiest girl in class, he was asking out his future wife.
Emma and Dryden, the best things we hold on to in life are each other. When you have someone to hold on to, then you have hope for many days to come. Your love was made to weather the toughest of storms and yet serve you in the brightest of days. May your love flourish today and always. We are so happy to be here with you both. Love you always and forever. Cheers.
I think the lovable, goofy, and beautifully chinned man that Dryden has become is what captured Emma's heart. Emma, you have been the stable rock that Dryden needs in life to bring him down from that sugar crash. The Koskis can't believe you want to join this crazy family, but we are so happy to welcome you in. It feels like you have always been a sister to me. My mother even said I was going to love you because you are so much alike, and she was right from day one, just like Dryden.
Over the nearly 8 years of our relationship, we've faced many trials, and we've overcome them together with a helping hand from many of you. To stand here in front of you today as husband and wife.
We really have persevered and loved each other in sickness and for poor. And while it would be nice to have some future of only rich, healthy perfection, we're just so grateful that we're here together, surrounded by people that we love, celebrating 8 incredible years and a future that lays before us.
To many, many, many years.
Love you.
Love you all.
Thank you, everybody.